Hi everyone, welcome to another What I Eat in a Day video. Thank you so much for logging on and joining me today for a fantastic day of food. So today has been a really dismal, rainy autumnal day and the sun has just about started to peep out of the clouds, which is lovely. But this morning I came in and I just wanted to get something warming me, so I had a beautiful bowl of autumnal porridge, which I've been having so frequently recently. I know it's boring, but it's better than my book standard banana. So I'll insert that now. Guys, it's like the dreamiest of dreamy breakfasts. So hearty, so filling, so satisfying. Love it. So now it's time for lunch and I'm going to be having an epic lunch actually. I'm actually really excited about today because I have really lovely things planned all day. So for lunch I'm going to be having a Middle Eastern dish which we call fasuliyah, which basically is a slow cooked lamb, bean, tomato, garlic casserole if you like. Kind of like a stew. It's really delicious, really hearty, and I have it when I go to my parents' house because I can't cook it myself, and my mum came around a couple of nights ago and she cooked it for me and she taught me how to cook it, so I'm going to be doing it in What I Eat in a Day for you guys very soon, and I'm very excited to finally know how to make it myself from scratch. So that's what I'm going to be having for my lunch today. It is a lamb dish, so it's quite fatty in comparison to if you had, say, beef or pork or chicken, but it's like a treat for me, guys, and if I've got it in the fridge I'm gonna eat it. So I'm gonna have a portion of that for my lunch, which I'm very excited about. And tonight I'm super excited again because I'm gonna be having chicken piccata, which is an Ina Garten recipe that I adore, and I haven't made it before but I have tried it. I've had it cooked to me from family, this exact recipe, and I've loved it and I've never attempted it myself. And basically what it is, it's a chicken breast that you flatten out, you rub it with herbs and spices and breadcrumbs and you fry it. And I'm going to have it with red onion and it's going to be so delicious. I cannot wait for that. I love Ina Garten recipes and I feel like you can't go wrong with them. So I'm very excited about having that, and I get to shallow fry again, which is also really fun. So yeah, a really fantastic day of food, and if I do get a chance to have a treat today with all of this food, I whipped up a lemon drizzle cake last night, so afternoon coffee is looking like that's going to be really exciting as well. So an amazing day for autumnal comfort food, so I'm so happy that you joined me today. Give it a thumbs up if you like it, subscribe if you're new to see regular What I Eat in a Days from me, and we'll get cracking. So lunch is in this nice big Tupperware, and I'm going to freeze the portion that I don't eat because I cannot bear to have any of this liquid golden deliciousness go to waste. That's how passionate I feel about this. It's one of my favourite meals. Again, I am going to be cooking this in a What I Eat in a Day coming up very soon. Oh, the garlic, the tomato, the lamb, it just is incredible. Perfect supper, especially if you guys have not tried much Middle Eastern food. You need to get on this. It's incredible. It's a great one for kids as well because the flavours aren't too overpowering. So I'm going to make myself a nice big bowl of that and I'm going to guesstimate it. So we'll do that in a moment when it comes to points. It's literally not even possible for me to not have a decent portion of this because I couldn't live with myself. The only thing you need to factor into this in regards to smart points is the lamb. Now, there isn't a ton here because I ate majority of it the other night. So I'm going to mark this down as 6 to 7 points. Let's call it 6 because there's nowhere near enough lamb in there to go any higher because again, majority of this is beans and sauce and tomato and garlic because I did eat majority of the lamb that was in it the other night. So I'm going to mark this down as 6 points. I would normally have it with a flatbread, but after my hearty breakfast I'm just going to have it like a thick stew. So I'm going to pop it in the microwave and it's going to be absolutely incredible, and this fills the house with such a lovely aroma. For me, guys, it just smells like home. It smells like the ultimate comfort food. Sat at my parents' house, and I love it. And I'm just going to munch on these beautiful grapes while it warms. So that's that warming away. I don't think I mentioned actually, breakfast was 4 points. So 4 points plus this 6 is 10 for both breakfast and lunch, which I think you'll agree is pretty reasonable considering I have 28 in a day. But again, I have my name on some lemon drizzle cake, which I'm very excited about. I'm actually going to put that in for a little bit longer. But But yeah, very excited. And also, I was a guest on the WW podcast very recently. It just went live today. It's super exciting. I'll put the link to that if you haven't seen it in the description box down below. We're basically talking about how to get back on track after the autumn slump, how to press the reset button, autumnal comfort food, how I stay focused. So if you haven't seen it, you can head over to their channel and watch the video, or you can head to wherever you listen to podcasts, search WW UK, and it is episode 2. So yeah, do let me know what you think. And this is it, guys. Beautiful, rich, garlicky lamb, tomato and bean sauce. You cannot get better for an autumnal comfort lunch or dinner. I'm having it for lunch because I'm greedy, but this would make the perfect autumnal supper. So lunch was so delicious. Honestly, I knew it would be because it's one of my favourite things to cook and eat when it comes to Middle Eastern food. So I definitely will do that. I get to know what I eat in a day. And it's really filled me, actually. And I keep staring at this lemon drizzle that I whipped up yesterday, and I definitely want a piece because it will only last a couple more days and it'll go stale, and I want to make sure that I get a really decent amount of that. So I'm gonna head off and get Layla from the school run. Normally I would take fruit with me, but because I'm gonna get back and get straight on the coffee and lemon drizzle, I'm just gonna forget my fruit snack today and prioritize the sweet snack, because that is how today is going down. So yeah, I'm gonna get in, have my coffee, have my lemon drizzle, and then we'll concentrate on making dinner, which is super exciting actually, because I haven't made chicken piccata before, although I have had it, and I'm very excited to try my own version. So let's go, get Layla, head back, have coffee, have cake, and get on with dinner. So yeah, let's go. Coffee. I'm going to add a little bit of milk to that at the moment, but I actually have made this lemon drizzle cake before, and it is on the Weight Watchers app. It is my own recipe, however, this is 12 points a serving, so I don't think you guys get to see what's in my recipe archive. So I'll put the recipe for this in the description box down below in case you do want to make it. It's now time to make dinner, and as I mentioned before, I'm making chicken piccata. So I have some chicken breast here that I've just got from the butcher's, and the first thing that I'm going to do is actually get on making my accompaniments. So we are going to have roasted red onion, which I'm going to season with lemon and garlic and olive oil, and I'm also going to pop in some potatoes that I peeled and roasted with it, and all of that will infuse. You can have this with mash as well, but I feel like I prefer them crispy and cooked with the onion. So that's what I'm going to do first. Is ready. I have my plain flour here, my egg wash, and my breadcrumbs, which I've seasoned with a little bit of extra herbs and spices, as you've seen. But the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to flatten this chicken breast out as thin as I can get it, because with chicken breasts, they're very uneven, they're bigger and smaller in certain parts. So the thing to do is to get this really flat so it will cook really evenly and really quickly. I've just put this hot oil into this pan, and I'm going to now start to fry my chicken. I'm going to use the method of putting things in and splashing it away from you, because that's what Yassine taught us when we were frying, to put things facing away from you, because it can never splash towards you. So I'm going to do that. And we're going to just fry these until they're a lovely golden brown colour, and then they should be done. So lemony, so fresh. We loved it. I would mark that down as about 8 points, 8 to 10 for the potatoes and the oil. Everything else was completely free and I absolutely adored it. So that was a great one. I will pop the recipe in the description box down below. I actually went over my dailies today. I think I used 4 or 5 of my weeklies, which is perfectly fine. Autumnal comfort food all the way. So I'm going to call it a day here. I'll have my nightly orange a bit later on as usual, but that is pretty much everything from me. Don't forget to give it a like if you enjoyed it and subscribe if you're new to see more what I eat days from me, and I will see you in my next video.